Basically, it will not let me change the thumbnail on my stream. It won't let me change the thumbnail on my stream. My internet's barely working. And yeah, all's wrong, bad that ends bad, I guess. My internet's barely working right now. My stream is barely on. The WNBA website's not working for me. I can't change the fucking thumbnail. So I'm going to have to do it on my phone. Fever 4-0 up, thankfully. Hey, how are you guys? How are you guys? I am in a absolute disaster. My internet, the WNBA website is not working for me. So, we're going ESPN. It's 4-2. I need to find a way to get the game on. Is Bibby starting yet? Man, I can't even get a thumbnail to work. I don't even know what's going on. I can't even get a thumbnail to upload. There we go. Let me watch the game. Oh, Bibby started. Shit. Don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Chloe Bibby didn't start. Why'd you say Bibby starting? What are you guys... Oh, you're just fucking with me. Oh... Great 7-0 run to give up to start the game. Oh my god, let's not lose this one. 2 p.m. This is 6 p.m. or an 8 p.m. game here. One second, lads. You go and get a drink. Early days. Early days. Like... Early days. Good pass, Kelsey. Ari never passed to Sophie, man. Ari's a odd passer. Good steal, Leah. Come on. Kelsey's class. It is literally just... Great job, Kelsey. When Caitlin's not there, she is just in full gunner mode. She goes into full gunner mode. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. He has no shots going up. LA and Phoenix, if they lose this game, man. The Phoenix could lose the Fever could lose 4 games in a row. They could lose 4 games in a row and they're still above 500. 24 games. 24 games is what's going to take to get into the 4-5 matchup. 24 and 20. You need to just be 2 games over 500. The problem is you play the Lynx 3 times for the rest of the year with Dijonais. I sound really low. I don't think there's much I can do about that. My computer has this really weird thing. Yeah, I am very low. That just does not work properly. Yeah. Yeah, the volume's not ideal. I'll see if I bring... Is it better now? Is the volume better now? Is it better now? Barely. Oh, go. Oh, God, what? Howard, what the fuck was that? Her hands are made of bricks. Ari's been money this year, in fairness. For somebody who's been historically a bad shooter. Hey, let's go, Wheeler. I hope you're great in every game against anyone against us. Good, Sophie. This tempo, we win this game. We win this game. They just are old enough a double OT. That's not good defense by Ari. That's not good defense by Ari. She literally can't catch the ball. Howard literally can't catch the ball. It doesn't matter, the pass is very low. She got her hand there. She just didn't catch. And it's not the first or the second pass she fumbled in this game. It's the first quarter. Missed up 10-0 on Atlanta. Wow. Caitlin's back. Caitlin's back in the next 2 weeks, by the way. She's back in the next 2 weeks. There's no question about that. She's back soon. I assume Bibby's coming in for Howard. The Sky game. Washington 10. I think it's the Sky game the 10th. The Sky game on the 9th. That's my prediction. Sky game on the 9th. But, I mean, Sophie's just not... I mean, she scored a layup. She's not really touching the ball. Aaliyah, by the way, Ari does not pass the ball to Aaliyah Boston that much either. She's fourth. I'm late. Yes, I'm late. Yes, I am late. But all I gotta say is that, like, as you guys can see, I haven't been home. I haven't been home. This ad, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this ad is. But Like, at the same time, like, genuinely, like, she cannot catch the ball. She's a good finisher. She cannot catch the ball. But yeah, it is. Look, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a long game. It's a long season. It's a long road trip. We can afford to, like, we're playing the Storm, the Sparks, and the Lynx. If we go 1-2 in those games, if we win this one tonight and we lose 2 in a row, we're good. All we have to do is wait, oh, they're playing the Mercury. When did they play Lynx? You're right, sorry, the Mercury. They must play the Lynx 3 times later on. So sorry, the Mercury. Oh, you want to go 2-1 in that spell, ideally. What am I drinking? I'm drinking half Lucozade pink lemonade and half sparkling flavored water. Howard's already got like the heat pack on her back. Howard's not 100%. Storm trading from Avery. I wouldn't think it's a bad trade if they traded from Avery. Oh, Malonga's in the game. Wait, Chloe Bibby's guarding Malonga. He's being guarded by Malonga. Pick and pop every time. Pick and pop every time on Don Malonga. Attacker. Attacker in the pick and pop every single time. Yep, Chloe Bibby wide open. Good pass into Aaliyah. Good. Most guards are going for them triple doubles. I don't care. I like a triple double's a triple double. It is what it is. Chloe Bibby's giving Malonga the business earlier in the year anyway. Come on, Kelsey. You gotta make one. But, like, what did Liberty win by? 36 points for Sabrina. Shit. Let's go, Sophie. Come on. Alyssa Thompson triple-double watch because she's a good rebounder and she runs DHOs every possession. I literally have a video ready to come out and it's talking about basically the Fever need to, at all costs, keep Sophie Cunningham. Like, there's no excuse for the Fever not to keep Sophie Cunningham. Oh, yes, Colson. Oh, shove! First of all, Clark pushed Kelsey Mitchell, and then Kelsey Mitchell hit it out of bounds. What? Oh, it did hit Alicia Clark. No, it didn't. How did I... What? What are we doing? What are we doing? But, Caitlin hates the team. Caitlin hates the refs. Caitlin hates the refs. Kelsey shoved Clark. What? Alicia Clark. Yeah. I thought you'd say Caitlin. I was like, in fairness, Kelsey probably committed a slight foul. Alicia Clark committed a bigger foul. And then Clark hit the ball out of play. Let's go, Diggins. That's not a foul! Oh my god. Tee her up! Like... Skylar Diggins just smacked it. Like... Yeah, Clark picked up 2 T's for it last year. Stephanie White got teed up for it as well, by the way. Jesus, Kelsey. Jesus. Jesus. Lexi, you gotta start making layups. Lexi legitimately cannot make layups. Like, she's like... Oh, thank God Erica Wheeler can't make layups either. Shoot! Why are you pulling up? That's a 38-year-old Alicia Clark. It's the oldest player in the league standing in front of you, and you just say, nah, I'm going to shoot a pull-up. We're up. We're up. That's what matters here. We're up. Kelsey, go get some free throws or something. Good pass. It's Lexi Brown. I'm one. Is it? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. 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 Just small player and big. I don't know. I don't know. It is a small player and a big, but like that type of stuff happens. Knock these down, I guess. I don't know. This has been a really bad game so far. This has been ugly. It's been ugly. That's the worst quarter of basketball in history. Like, that is actually the worst. Like, that's the worst quarter Kelsey Mitchell has played. That was what we call an absolute nightmare quarter. Aaliyah being on 2 fouls isn't good either. It means Dantas has to come in probably in this game. Are the Mystics up? 13. Even if we win and the Mystics lose, we're in great shape. As soon as I start saying Kikiri Fenn had her... Wait, Shakira Austin has 4 turnovers in 5 minutes. Holy shit. And as soon as I tweet out Aaliyah or Kelsey Mitchell should be all WNBA first team. It's like Emma's in New York. Yeah, 11 points in 17 minutes in game 1. You love to see it. You love to see it. Emma didn't look that good, man. It's game 1. It's game 1. She hasn't played in the WNBA in however many years, and she still was a +6 on the floor. Like, she still, I was watching, she's not the fastest, but her just IQ, like she is, I've said it, is like she is a better version of Aaliyah Boston. She is a better version of Aaliyah Boston. Not that much better, by the way, but slightly better version of Aaliyah Boston. Yeah, look, they don't like passing the ball to Sophie. The only player, they don't like driving and kicking. It's not like it's against Sophie. They don't like hitting shooters. This team does not like hitting shooters. This team does not like hitting shooters. Caitlin Clark is still on strike. It's not on strike. It's a crazy thing to say. Still injured. I think Lexi Brown stinks. I think Lexi Brown is not a good player. Caitlin will not be playing this weekend today. Next weekend, maybe. Maybe she might play next weekend. If a game on Saturday, she could play that game. Reese is still out. Yeah, the Sky are obviously going to lose without Angel Reese. Like, even if Reese played, the myth is out. Apparently, it's looking like they might be trading Satou. Like, Satou is literally... Satou's now out for personal reasons after getting benched. Let's go, Dantas. Come on. Good defense. Malonga's hands are so good. To Sophie for 3. She can't miss. But the Mercury getting Dewana is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. She got benched, so she just quit. She's just... Like, she's pulling a Dewana. Like, they have to play their bench huge minutes because their starters are dead. And the Fever's bench are much better than the Storm's. I like, when you've got Sophie versus Lexi, they are... Sophie's slightly better, but I'll always say it, they are as good as like for like. And you can play them together more now. Like, Sophie is the better of the two players. Bonner for the rest of her career in Indiana. I don't think they play in Indiana for the rest of her career, do they? Do they play in Indiana again for the rest of her career? Because she's done after this year. That's some deep. Malonga is so long. Tiffany Mitchell wants to go downhill. That's a foul, is it? An assist from Howard, what? She kind of just goes flying through the air. Dejanay, the Stubbuds hate Dejanay. They don't hate Dejanay. Dejanay literally went on their stream. They do not hate Dejanay. It's a foul. I don't know if that was a foul. I just said that was a foul. Did Lexi Brown say she can shoot threes like Caitlin? Man, Lexi Brown stinks. Yes, this is one of the worst basketball games I've ever watched. Like, this is barely basketball. The fact that they suggested they don't know if in the CBA is going to be a core means it's not going to be a core. We can't be losing to this lineup. Get KK in. Get KK in. She can at least match Malonga's athleticism. Malonga is going to be so good. Oh, Dantas. That's line drive onto him. Thank you, Lexi, for not even trying to take a layup there. Thank you for not even taking the layup there. Malonga is so good. Oh, Malonga, so damn good. Malonga is like a few months older than Sarah Strong. Idiotic foul. Get Dantas off the floor. Get Dantas off the floor. I don't care that she hit it. She got a scored layup. Dantas stinks. Dantas absolutely stinks. Like, what is she doing? She just hugged somebody for no reason. For absolutely no reason. I can't believe there are fans that actually think Damiris Dantas is a better player than Maisha Hines-Allen. There is no basketball argument for that. She has one good game every 5. And in the other 4, she's like horrendously awful. What does Dantas do better than Hines-Allen? Hines-Allen's technically a better 3-point shooter than Damiris Dantas. Until I go, like, if I exit, like, I can't, it has to be real. It has to come from the heart. Every time I say Dantas sucks, she starts dominating. It has to come, the Dantas hate has to come from the heart. But whenever the Dantas hate comes from the heart, Dantas goes and cooks. It's like clockwork. The hate has to come from the heart, though. Dantas, great shot. Okay, it's Fizz. I thought my computer was breaking. Fever aren't even playing good. No, this has been just bad basketball. And if we could get to, like, I don't know, 200 likes by the end of this timeout, or 150 likes at the end of this timeout, that'd be great. That'd be great. My t-shirt for Dantas. Man, every time, once the hate comes in, the Demon Dantas comes out. There's 2 different versions. Like, how do we know Maisha Hines-Allen is a locker room cancer? Like she was literally played. The Lynx tried to keep her last year. The Wings just gave her a max contract. KK's not going to play in this game. Like, how has KK Timpson played her way out of the lineup? $14 points from then on, it's like, nah, not good enough. I would say the craziest thing still is, though, is Satou's probably pulling a Breanna. Imagine getting Breanna. Imagine getting Breanna Bonner and then a player pulling a Breanna right on you right away. I mean, we're up. Satou trying to leave Phoenix. It looks like it. Good shot by Wheeler. Good shot by Wheeler. Honestly, if I was the Wings, I would trade Arike as well. Looks nervous like the game plan is not going well, man. She's on the bench. This is just a bad basketball game. Like, Lexi Brown is current. Is she? No, sorry, that's NECA. I actually like that high-low. Caitlin's frustrated. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is just boredom. Like, this is the most boring game I think I've ever watched. I think this is up there with... Oh, yeah, Demon Dantas here. Demon Dantas. Once the hate comes from the heart, Demiris Dantas goes and starts cooking. Satou for Bree Turner and Dantas. They are so soft, these fouls. They are so soft. It wasn't a foul. They have literally they've got 4-6 points. Don't shoot the three, Howard. Why are you shooting a wing three early in the shot clock? I mean, Howard doesn't pass ever, really. Fair in his neck, it did just cook her right there. Is Kelsey ever going to score again? I wonder, is Kelsey Mitchell ever... Oh, she made a field goal. I just accidentally scrolled down. There's a spoiler. I haven't seen it yet. And one. Good take. That'll start us off. Put in Bibby. Bibby's +2. Every player on the team is +1. Sophie's the highest plus. Every player on the team is a plus. Has Sophie been subbed off? Yeah, she has. It's hard to sub Sophie off, in fairness. Ball hogs are fine as long as they don't touch the ball early in the offense. Okay, and probably another week. They are cooking us on the inside. That's not a travel. That did not seem like a travel. Okay. It was travel? Cool. Oh. With Caitlin Clark equals no defense. Yeah, the team is better defensively with Caitlin Clark. They have better defensive net rating with Caitlin Clark on the floor and Caitlin Clark off the floor this season. This is just barely basketball. This is just barely basketball. Like, that's all I'm going to say is, like, barely basketball is how I will describe this. Nneka Nwumke could literally score a layup anytime she wants. She can get a layup whenever she wants in this game. Like, leading scorer of the game is 8. She high-fived Howard and she made a layup. Like, I don't even know how to describe what's going on in this game. Where's Chloe? On the bench. She's sitting on that bench. A.B. Gardner, yep. This is up there with the worst games I've watched this season. Like, the Storm have been absolutely terrible. Like, the Storm have been awful, and the Fever have just been equally as awful. Like, I can't remember the last time the Fever have played this badly. 37-35. It's just how they're doing it. Why would Caitlin Clark sit the rest of the season? And also, I hate these ABC on ABC timeouts. They last 7 fucking minutes. They're so long. This is as bad a watch so far. Like, I have some caffeine tablets. Let me take one of them. How much caffeine is in one of these things? They're for enhanced cognitive performance. I haven't taken one of them in a long time. There's not that much caffeine. You're meant to take 3 of them, but I'll take 1. I'll take 1. I'm longest playing for Fenner, I know. Okay, Kelsey's got to just start doing something. Howard finishes well in her defense. Do we not drink coffee? No. Don't like coffee. When Kate return? Probably a week. Probably a week. That's a foul? What? What would rubbing coffee on my feet do? I don't like tea either. I don't really... Outside of hot chocolate, I don't really... Not the biggest fan of hot drinks. That's just not defense. She's doing full speed running. She'll be fine. Good job, Aaliyah. Good defense. We can live with post fades. What? The referee just decided... I don't think anyone had any idea what the referees were doing. I think the other refs were all looking at that ref being like, what's happening here? Like, it was a jump ball first, and then it was a blatant foul. For a constantly changed lineup. Like, what injuries? There's only 2 players in the Fever have gotten injured, and then Dantas is Dantas. I mean, Sophie just got hit with a haymaker, so like, it is what it is. And she's a ridiculously good free throw shooter. Coach has no game plan for offense, man. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Like, this has been... It's been basketball. It's been basketball. That's the only thing I can say. It's been basketball. Stephanie White is okay for defense. I think she's a good coach. Sophie's going to get benched. Oh, sorry. She scored too many points. I was about to say, why would she get benched? Like, oh, yeah, no, she scored too many points. That makes sense. But still, what the fuck? Good basket. What was that by Kelsey Mitchell? Good D, Sophie. Why are they putting in Bibby for a defensive possession? Oh, just for Aaliyah. For Aaliyah, that makes sense. Easy layup for Howard. Come on, 10-point halftime lead. 8-point halftime lead. Great shot by Gabby Williams. All right, let's watch the rest of this. I'm not going to look at the scoreboard. I'm guessing we don't score because we're very bad at executing at the end of quarters. We're really bad at executing at the end of quarters. 8-point lead at halftime. I mean, Howard's just scored a bunch of layups, but you know what? She's got 12. Got 12 at halftime. Oh, Carolyn Peck's in at halftime. Screw her. The dreaded third quarter. All I gotta say is did any of you guys see? Have any of you guys seen the entire Satou situation? So, lads, the Satou situation is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And obviously, look, we're halftime in this game right here. But, so obviously, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. It'd be great. It would be great to hit 56.1k subscribers by the end of the day. That would be absolutely fantastic. 56.1k. But, I gotta say, like, the Satou situation, so she got benched. And then, after getting benched, Satou looks like she's pulling a DeWanna Bonner. It looks like the team who signed DeWanna Bonner are getting DeWanna Bonnered. Satou got benched because her effort wasn't there. And then Satou personal listed out for Sunday. So Satou is now out for personal reasons. We've seen Dejanay getting traded. Everyone in this league is on a one-year deal. It seems like the coring is not going to be a thing. By the sounds of things, why people are talking, it does not seem like coring is going to be a thing. And it is crazy. Everything has gone so wrong. And look, they're going to beat the Sky tonight. If the Phoenix Mercury beat the Sky tonight, they might not even make the playoffs. I'm not joking. Like, they might somehow not make the playoffs if they lose to the Sky tonight. But, like, she is pulling a DeWanna Bonner. She's pulling a DeWanna Bonner. And I'm trying to think of what teams have the ability to go get Satou. It's like players that are on her deal. She's a little bit more tradable. She's a little bit more tradable. That's the only positive, is that there are a lot of salaries that match. And so, like, if you look at the WNBA contracts here, if you look, for some reason on this, I can't just make it. I'm just going to make this smaller, I guess. There we go. So, matching, so the Satou Sabally contract, she is in fact making 215k. So they can go a like for like with anyone lower. Like, the Fever have the salary to trade Bree Turner, as far as I'm aware, to trade Bree Turner for Satou. As far as I'm aware, the Fever actually have that salary. I don't think the Fever are going to do that, but they have the salary to that. The New York Liberty, because they've given MMS the prorated max, they don't have the salary to do that, to make that trade. But I'm trying to think of who the Phoenix Mercury might consider trading for. Like, it could be a case where they might send Satou to Connecticut. Could they send Satou to Connecticut? Could they send Satou? Like, the Lynx aren't going to get her. The wings from Aisha Hines-Allen. You get MHA. You get MHA and, I don't know, a 2027 first from LA, from Vegas. It's like the Aces don't have anyone to give her. Like, they're not going to put Aja in the trade unless they want to put Chelsea Gray in the trade. Unless they want to just take the chance of Satou at the 3 and put Chelsea Gray in the trade. Like, I just don't know. I'm guessing you guys can't see any of these players on screen right now. But, like, LA for Dearica Hamby. Like, the only way the Sky can make that trade is if they give up Ariel Atkins. It's the only way their salaries match. They're not going to give up Ariel Atkins. The Sky for Cardoso, like, you're going to have to give up more than Cardoso. Like, just purely because of the salaries matching. Seattle aren't going to take her for NECA. Washington can literally just take her salary. Maybe you go and take Aaliyah Edwards, because Washington can't eat the salary. Maybe you take Aaliyah Edwards for Satou, and she comes in for Shuk Sutton. Maybe. Trading her for Dijonay. Oh my god. That would be the funniest trade. That would actually be the funniest trade. If they went and just traded Satou for Dijonay now. And just turned him into last year's son with a different coach. That would be funny. That would be actually funny. But, like, there's, like, no real good trades. The only trade that half makes sense for them is, like, Aaliyah Edwards for Satou. So you've got yourself a player. Because, like, you just start the one of honor in for Satou. And then you've got yourself some players in that can, you know, that can do their job. You've got all your role players back. But, like, it's an interesting one. Because clearly Satou is getting ready to be traded. But, like, thankfully the Mercury didn't give up that much for Satou. They gave up most of it for Alyssa Thomas. I think they basically gave up Sophie Cunningham and the 12th pick for Satou. Or no. What did the Wings get? They basically gave up Sophie Cunningham for Satou. And unpopular opinion, if you're asking me who I would take right now, Sophie Cunningham or Satou, give me Satou. Give me Satou. Or say, give me Sophie. Give me Sophie. Satou for an Alyssa Smith and a pick. The Vegas Aces don't have any more picks. They don't have any more picks to give. Sorry, they also got Smith. Yeah. But, like, they got Smith from the Fever. The Mercury, literally, all they gave up in the Satou part of the trade was Sophie Cunningham. And I take that. Like, man, I don't even know if I take Satou for Bree Turner. I kid you not. I kid you not. I don't know if I would take Satou on the team. Because Satou's not going to be... This isn't 2K. Satou's not going to be happy in the end of the bench. Like, I mean this when I say this. I would rather take situational Tiara McCowan. Tiara McCowan playing situational minutes. Like, I would rather take that. I would rather take Tiara McCowan playing completely situational minutes. Over Satou Sabally. But yeah, it's all around it's a rough one. It is a rough one for the Phoenix Mercury. And with Satou Sabally going, like it does seem like that the addition of Kat Copper, like they were rolling with no Kat Copper, they were rolling with no DeWanna Bonner, and it just felt like they kind of moved away from what was working with the role players and AT and everyone knew what they were doing. They went away from that, and it's just been a disaster, an absolute disaster. And with no Satou, you're in an unhappy Satou, you're not winning anything. You're absolutely not winning anything with an unhappy Satou. Because look, as much as I think Satou is a myth, if you want to win anything, Satou's got to play like the fans and players and media. She has to play as good as they all think she is, which she's not. But if they want to win, she has to play that well. The Atlanta Dream are up at halftime. What? Oh my god. What is going on? What is going on wrong with Washington? But why don't the Sparks have a better record with the talent they've got? They're fine. They're starting to win. Like they won 5 of 6. So like it just didn't work out at the start. They didn't really have. They were trying to play Kelsey from a point guard, which isn't going to work. Satou for MMS, and yeah, New York don't make that trade. They don't make that trade. If I was Phoenix, I would. If I was Phoenix, I would actually call New York and be like, "Can we trade for Emma?" But she's been running full court. Yeah, no, Caitlin's probably about a week from being out. Probably about a week from being out. It's just been a bad game of basketball. But there'll be major chemistry issues when Caitlin gets back. Yeah, probably, but like they're not winning in the playoffs without her. So yeah. Kelsey Plum's now full blown up. Why? She made a joke at All-Star Weekend. But the problem with the Sparks was that it was just like too many cooks in the kitchen. Every single player was score first on their team. Like Odyssey Sims, Kelsey Plum. So Odyssey Sims, Kelsey Plum, Rakia Jackson, Diarca Hamby, and Azare all want to score the ball. And it took until they got Julie Alamond, who does not want to score the ball at all. And they had like a true point guard able to pass it around to everybody and get all the players their looks. Like Julie Alamond is the thing just purely in terms of fit. Like Julie Alamond's not very good. It's just a fit issue. Like with Odyssey Sims there, their fit was just horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous. And I keep forgetting that this is an ABC game. I'm like, why is halftime taking 15 minutes? Oh. Carolyn Peck would differ in what way? She might be right about the Dream getting a 2 seed. Why aren't you migrate to Boston? What? What does that mean? Why am I not living in Boston? 1, I don't have a visa to work in America. And 2, in about 3 weeks I will own 2 houses here, so I kind of have reasons to be here. Probably get picked up and be a sportscaster. Like, do you guys not understand the difference between me and a sportscaster? Like, there is a level of like, and I hate the way people use the term professionalism because I'm in the entertainment business. So there is a level of like, it's not even quote unquote media training. There's a level of like biting, like knowing what you have to do and say in media. And could I do that? Sure. The thing is, I'm not leaving Ireland. Is my volume low? I'm trying to fix it. I do want to really apologize for how low the volume is. I do want to apologize. Why am I mad at the comment? I'm not. I'm not. I just sound angry all the time. I'm Irish. Exactly. If I was a sportscaster, I couldn't say that Dante sucks. I couldn't say that Dante sucks. Like, I couldn't. CC in Toronto. I mean this when I say this. If somehow, some way, Caitlin Clark ends up, and this is still going strong, and Caitlin Clark ends up in Toronto, while this channel is still going strong and is my main source of income, I promise you I will move to Toronto. I'd be a college assistant coach. Yeah, I probably could, but like, I'm Irish. It's not, I can't just go and get a visa for that. Lose 40% income. That's cute. Only 40% income. That's cute. What's wrong with Toronto? Come to Atlanta. I was like half considering. About 5 years ago. This is bad, you know, when I'm like barely watching the game, but no, like I had all the paperwork done to get a visa 5 years ago. To get the B1 visa. Or the O1B visa. Whatever the visa is for like musicians and stuff. I had that visa for YouTube as good as sorted. And I was like 50-50 on where I was going to go. Like I was considering, it just depended on who I was moving in with. I was considering moving to either Austin or Atlanta because at the time Agent 00 was like, I was kind of, not that I was close with him, like I messaged him a couple of times like for help with a visa and kind of knew a few of the guys like in his kind of group, and I knew a few guys in Austin. So yeah, I could have been in the vicinity of AMP. There is a world where my visa got approved, COVID doesn't happen, and I'm in Atlanta around AMP. Dan has been a major contributor to Fever success. Dan is either really good or really shit. Like there's never an in between with Demir's Dan. It's either insanely good or insanely bad on a game by game basis. Stay far away. I live in Dublin. I don't plan on leaving, so oh shit. Didn't spill anything, thankfully. Bree Turner has contributed. Like, do you not realize how important it is to shout 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 as the shot clock is winding down? Jesus Christ. Is Sophie gonna miss? Is Sophie gonna miss? But how's Sophie leading and scoring? Has she missed yet? She's 3 of 3 from 3, hit free throws and made a layup. Lay it in. Okay. Okay, Neka. Like, we live with Neko Wumake chucking threes. We live with Neka chucking threes. Bibby's hardly... She's been on for, what, 2 minutes? Like, we live with Gabby Williams pull-up middies. We live with that. I'm one. I'm one, Ari. Come on. Ari's so freaking fast. What's Ari averaging on the season? Not 10 points a game. She's having like the best year of her career playing for the Fever. Playing the best team of her career. She just goes head down to the basket like. No, Ari's like Erica Wheeler. If you just watch how Erica Wheeler plays, they're very similar players. They're just fast. They go head down. They'll dump off passes, but they're not like... Ooh. Oh, it's fine. Ari better than Clark? Obviously not. Obviously not. Oh, yeah, Leah. Don't look at... Give us the ball. Give us the ball back. And doing nowhere near the rim. But the shot clock went off before it hit the rim the second time. That is a joke. Like... That is a joke. That is actually that is one of the worst whistles. That is actually that is rigged. Like, that is borderline cheating. That ball did not hit the rim. Kelsey, this isn't good enough. What's he? She 1 of 10? 1 for 10. Come on. Why? Sophie's wide open. She's your top scorer. She's wide open. Give her the fucking ball. Like, she doesn't even look at her. Oh my god. Like, Sophie is 4 of 4 in the field, and they just... She's taken 4 shots in 21 minutes, hasn't missed, and they just don't like passing her the ball. Like... They actually just... won't pass the ball to Sophie wide open. is actually getting ridiculous now. They're actually not guarding Sophie Cunningham. So much better than the ball's moving. We have 48 points halfway through the third quarter. We have 48 points halfway through the third quarter. Nothing's been good about the offense today. Sophie Cunningham lighting it up is the only good thing about the offense today. Yeah, Sid Colson only passed east-west. When Sid Colson's on the floor, Leah Boston doesn't touch the ball. Like, Aaliyah Boston shot 4 shots. Like, why is Dante shooting a shot a minute? Why is Ari taking more shots than Aaliyah? They do a backup shooting guard, Lexi, if you consider her that. You never, like, we can get to 250 likes, can we? Think we can get to 250 likes? 250 likes? Only 7 off. Gabby Williams is cooking. Yeah, you're not wrong. I only got 8 points, though. They've been terrible, by the way. They've been absolutely terrible. Jesus, Kelsey, 1 of 10. I'm 1 hour. Come on. She fin 300 likes. Thank you, guys. What a pass. So you can reset a shot clock if you hit the rim with your own. Okay, that's weird. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. I didn't realize if you deflect the pass and it hits the rim, it resets the shot clock. That's kind of crazy. Great job. Great defense. Okay. Like, again, we just keep the double-digit lead going to the fourth. They're going to have to play their bench. They're going to get tired. I can't wait for Kelsey. If Kelsey Mitchell has she doesn't score the rest of the game, she goes 1 of 15. For Scott Agnes to say there's a darkness that comes with fans telling Kelsey Mitchell, to pass. That's the darkness that happens with Kelsey Mitchell. Oh. She's been down a few times. What are they looking for here? Come on, flagrant! Come on, flagrant! It's a take foul. That's not a flagrant. That's a flop. That's not a flagrant. That's a flop. She probably hurt herself more falling to the ground than she did from the grab. No, it is a take foul. It's a take foul. It's a take foul. Like, she made no play for the ball. Yeah. Yeah, it's the right call. Kelsey, go to the line and make a free throw. Free throw is not as good as a flagrant. A flagrant's 2 free throws in possession. It's an extra point. That is clearly a take foul. Yeah. It is a take foul. Kelsey had the ball before the contact was there. It's a take foul. Definitely not a flagrant. Mega flop, though. Mega flop. She can't miss. She can't miss. She can't miss. She can't miss. I have a video ready. I have a video ready. It's not uploaded yet. I might have to remake it. It's not, no title, no thumbnail, anything yet. When I'm in my grandparents talking about how Sophie Cunningham is like such a key player, like her stepping up is a big reason why. Sophie Cunningham is so freaking good. She's so good. I'm actually surprised she didn't take her off. I am surprised she didn't take her off. I am very surprised by that. Fever lucky to get Sophie, yeah. The Mercury somehow gave up only Sophie Cunningham. All they had to give up in the Satou trade was Sophie Cunningham, and they got fleeced. Let's go and keep this double digits going into the fourth. That's what we need. 90 points will win us this game. 1,000,000% 90 points will. There's not that many Irishmen in sports media, is there? I'm not sports media. I'm a guy who talks in the microphone. There's a difference. There's a big difference. I'm not the media. I'm a guy who talks in the microphone. Okay, Howard. What does Howard have? 17. The Natasha Howard, Sophie Cunningham. I'm going to call them Team January the 31st. Because that was the day we signed both of them. Like... Lexi got tripped 100%. Malonga is going to be so good. Like, Malonga's younger than Juju Watkins. Oh, she finally missed. Like, Malonga's younger than Juju Watkins. Good take by Tiffany Mitchell. Run, run. Inbound run. Force the switches. There has to be a mismatch somewhere, is there? Okay. Better than the Natasha Howard 3-point shot. Malonga's way faster than Dantas. I don't mind getting Sophie her rest now. You can get Sophie her rest now. Play her the whole fourth. Get Sophie her rest now. Get Kelsey back in the game now, maybe. Oh, you didn't need that. Go put it yourself. Don't hate it. Oh. Dantas is getting fucking cooked by Malonga today. Like, Malonga is cooking Dantas. I know she only has, what, 6 points. She is cooking Dantas. Like... she's getting burned speed-wise. There's nothing. There's no reason why KK is not in the game instead of Dantas. She doesn't get by her. Per 36 is 18 and 13 rebounds per game. Jesus Christ. Like, what is... I don't even care about Chloe Bibby at this stage. Chloe Bibby's also going to do better than Malonga and Dantas. Than Dantas. Like... Like, her per 36 numbers are better than Paige's. Which is kind of crazy. Just give us one, Sophie. You hope that she gives us 2 for 2. Just give us one. Just give us one. One, we're fine. One, we're fine. She's shooting one now and nothing's gone up. So she clearly misses the first. Just give us one. One works. I hate this lineup. I absolutely hate this lineup, but one works. Aaliyah's got to come back in, sure. For Howard, why are Aaliyah... Why do we have an Aaliyah and Dantas lineup? Why do we have an Aaliyah and Dantas lineup? Travel. Good defense. Where's KK? On the bench. She's on the bench. I just don't know why KK is not there. Like, why are we on double bigs? Like, why are we on double bigs with Coulson? Like, if we lose this game and they come in, they get it back in this quarter. It's on Steph White. Like, if we lose this game, it's on Steph White. Simple. If we lose this game because they get momentum here, it's on Steph White. Like, how are you going to run this lineup and say, oh yeah, we're taking this game seriously? Dantas can't move. Leah, take her on. She can't guard you. Nope, she can guard you. Like, this is on Steph White. Like, this is an embarrassing lineup. Like, this is an embarrassing lineup. This one's on Stephanie White. What the fuck is Dantas doing in the game? Just trade her. Get her off the team. Get Dantas off the team. Why is Bibby getting bench splinters? And that's 2 free throws. No, we don't, thank God. Last few minutes. Of course, embarrassment. Look at the fucking lineup. Dantas, Aaliyah, Coulson, Lexi. I don't care. Why is Dantas in the game? Like, why is Dantas in the game? Like, just get Dantas. Trade Dantas. I don't care. My Shines Allen's better than Dantas, and it's not even fucking close. And they start with the ball, by the way. They start with the ball. Coulson's rest. Man, Coulson's 35 years old and she's playing a career high in minutes. Coulson stinks. Just get Dantas off. Trade the team. Trader. Shout out to Damiris Dantas. You fucking suck. You fucking suck, Dantas. Play no defense or shoot every time you touch the ball. No. Sid and Dantas did not blow the game. We know what Sid and Dantas are going to do. Stephanie White blew the game. Why the fuck is that lineup in the game? You have control. You have control. Why the fuck is that lineup in the game? Oh my god. We're losing this game. We're losing this game. We're losing this game. The jersey's right here. Leeds are falling apart again. It's right here. It's right here. Boston being on 3 fouls does not mean you have to play Damiris Dantas. There's no reason that you have to play Damiris Dantas. Like, thank you for taking Damiris Dantas off the floor. Don't care about anyone else on the floor as long as it's not Damiris Dantas. Not her game. It's just not her game. These are too athletic. These bigs are too athletic for her. Play her against the Sparks or the Dream or something. Not these guys. Not Malonga, Neka, and Ezzy. She just shot her running skyhook. Good shot. Malonga tough. Yep. As bad as Ari McDonald is an east-west passer, she's a very good passing north-south. Why Sophie in the bench? A rest. She'll come in for Lexi. And one? No? Okay, back in control. Back in control. We are so lucky we have Ari. If only Ari just started passing the ball to Sophie a bit more, we'd be happy. We'd be cruising. Natasha Howard freaking dominating. Howard and Sophie. Wait, Howard and Sophie have 38 points on 18 shots. What? Like, yeah, Aaliyah and Kelsey have a combined 11 points. That's crazy. Oh, so what did Chloe Bibby do to lose all her minutes? Mystic's getting cooked by the Dream. Alicia Gray with 20, Bree Jones with 21. With no Brittany Griner? Is she hurt or suspended? Tash goes from 4 to 20, man. Tash did not want to be there the last game. Or there are games when Mrs. Jari and Chrissy Sides, yeah. And Chrissy Sides apologizing. I'll never forget Chrissy Sides apologizing. Diggins shoved. Diggins literally shoved Caitlin towards her own bench. Like, she's 8 assists and counting, yeah. Like, Ari's only flaw. Like, her only flaws are her size. And her reluctance. And she doesn't really pass side to side. Like, Ari's so good. $12-page paper, man. I got a 10,000-page paper. I got a 10,000-word paper. Oh, they just gave us a layup. I got a 10,000-word dissertation due in 3 weeks. Due in 3 weeks. Tomorrow, 3 weeks. I'm like 5,000 words in. Oh, Aaliyah, just don't do that. Oh, Aaliyah. Matt, no, social media communications. My undergrad was in maths. Don't know why I'm doing it. I'm too far in to drop out. I just have my dissertation, I'm done. Good take, Aaliyah. Come on. That's a foul. What are the minutes looking for the starters? Howard doesn't play enough minutes in other games. The fact is, we might win this game. We might actually win this game. They need Bree Turner. They need that audible shot clock. If only they had a shot clock. Seattle have been so bad here. Like, when Natasha Howard is going to give us 15 good games this season. They're going to be an unbelievable 15 games. Like, she either plays like an old WNBA player or or the worst starting power forward in the WNBA and never an in-between. Not a shooting foul. On the floor. How is that a shooting foul? Just give us one, Skyler. Give us one. One break and we're fine. Weird time to sub in Chloe Bibby. Weird time to sub her in. She's played 2 minutes and you've subbed her in with 6 minutes to go. There we go. She gave us one. Howard, give us 2 minutes. Give us 2 minutes without Howard. Kelsey Mitchell just stopped shooting the ball. What the fuck was that? Oh my God, Kelsey. What is wrong with Kelsey Mitchell? Ari, you're a star guard. Kelsey, just get off. Get her off the floor. Get her off the floor. I don't. Like, that's on Kelsey there. There's nothing in that. There's nothing in that. There's nothing in that. Oh, that might be it. That's a flagrant one. That's a flagrant one. You can't just shove somebody in the back. What? How did she just get away with shoving Skyler out of frustration? Let's go, Aaliyah. This has been Kelsey's worst game of the season. Oh no, the lineup, it's the starters with Chloe Bibby, and I don't mind this lineup because it's more spacing. Is Kelsey Mitchell injured? I don't know. I don't think so. Good pass, Kelsey. Love to see it. 2 huge assists in a row for her there. Ari McDonald might... She's at 9. I was about to say she might get a double-double. She's at 9 and 9. This has been the Sophie Cunningham game, though, I have to say. This has been the Sophie Cunningham game. You probably put in... You probably put Howard back in the game now for the rest of it. She's got her rest. Yeah, we're only 20 likes off 400. Do you think we can get them? You'd leave Bibby in. Is the lineup? Is this lineup a plus? +1. They're up 11. Yeah, but like Malonga's not strong enough to use her height though. Malonga just reaches over. Like you don't need tall and slow on Malonga. This has been the Sophie Cunningham takeover. She's Malonga a lot in the stronger. You're not wrong. Malonga is extremely long. Timpson is more athletic than Malonga. Yes, but she's not 6'7". Like, let's just not underestimate how long Dominique Malonga is. She's got like a 7'2" wingspan. She's 6'7". Soviet has 17 points and 6 shots. Howard MVP, you know it. And she's staying out of the game, okay. Miss getting crushed. Yeah, they were up big early in the game as well. This is just one where if you just stay hot. The Fever need to win. They need to hold out in this game. You just stay solid. Like, the thing with the Storm, they're still going to guard Kelsey Mitchell like she's Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, fuck's sake. Malonga's so good. Maybe it's time to put Howard back in the game. Oh, it's in and out. It's good defense. Yeah, it's getting Natasha Howard back in the game. Get Howard back in the game. Not Bibby's fault, but just get Howard back in the game. It's not about overreacting. It's about underreacting. It's about getting Howard back in the game. She's been killing it. Howard should be in the game. Howard should really be realistically be in the game. I'm not joking. I wouldn't mind Lexi Hall in for Kelsey Mitchell here. Or caffeine. Nah, I'm good. Oh, Kelsey. Yes, Howard. Kelsey Mitchell's going to single-handedly lose us this game. Fucking Wheeler! Aaliyah! Wheeler, start running in circles. We know you love to do that. We watched you do it for us for a season. Start running in circles, Wheeler. Aaliyah, just guard her. Make her run in circles. What? Just... I thought this game was over. What the fuck is that? What? Oh my god! I wasn't Kelsey, that was Ari. Oh, that's Diggins. That's Diggins. It's not a foul. Shout out Wheeler. Just run. Just run. Just be aggressive. Be aggressive. So I'm not going to look at the scoreboard. I'm just watching the game. She blew the layup! She blew the layup! No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, I don't see how the Fever are going to score. Stop dribbling the ball near Skylar Diggins. They're just... That should have been a steal. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Thank you! It's about fucking time, Kelsey! Alright, I'm not looking at the scoreboard. So I'm going to be reacting way late to everything here. Malonga's inside. Malonga shoots a fade. Malonga misses. Big board, Howard. Foul. That's around the line, isn't it? No. Don't go near Diggins. Under no circumstances should you dribble the ball near Diggins. Or Gabby Williams. Or Malonga. Oh, shit. Kelsey. It's not your shot, Kelsey. Too early in the shot clock for that. No, 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 no! Oh, fuck off, Malonga. Big board, Sophie. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Thank God. Their whole team of quick hands. Other than maybe Wheeler, but I don't trust Ari. Oh, Leah. You know what? Actually, I don't mind it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is this? Oh, my God. Oh, I'm trying to watch this. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm not looking at the screen. I don't know what's happening right now. Sky, I missed 2 threes. Yeah, the second one, if the second one had gone in, like, that was alright defense by Sophie. That would have been a tough one. I would put in KK, but I think she's so inexperienced, I think she'll foul. The problem is that Malonga's there for the offensive board. Like, it's not easy to stop the Malonga offensive board here. Erica Wheeler's going to hit a 3, isn't she? I'd take Ari out of the game, and I put in Lexi. I don't like the double smalls, because they can just shoot over the double smalls. I don't like Lexi not being on the floor. I don't care who it's for. I don't like Lexi not being on the floor here. Oh, what a possession. Aaliyah, what was that? That was a serious play right there. That was a really good play. Shout out Noel Quinn. That was a serious play. That was a serious play right there. I didn't know what they were trying to do there. There's no foul. There's no foul. There's no foul. Don't. What are you doing, Aaliyah? Someone get a fucking board! Thank you for shooting it too, Dominique. Sophie, go get the ball. Don't! Sophie's wide open! Why are you calling a timeout? Your best free throw shooter is wide open! Why did you call a reset? We're gonna turn the ball over! Why would we advance the ball? What's the point? They have to foul! What difference does it make? We're gonna turn it over on the inbound, they're gonna score a layup and beat us! Just give the ball to Sophie! They're going to blitz every pass. They're going to jump every lane. They have too much length. They're going to get the fucking steal and score a layup. We know how this plays out. Sophie's wide open. Sophie's going to be wide open. Wide open. Also, why is Chloe Bibby not in the game? (13-2) run in the last 4 minutes. He scored 2 points in the last 4 minutes. Wait, we just scored a layup. I accidentally looked at my screen. Ballsy by Kelsey Mitchell. That's so ballsy. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. They have gotten about 4 wide open threes. They're going to get another one. They weren't going for that. If Dominique Malonga hits the 3, she hits the 3. Howard, just start. What was Wheeler trying to do? Also, what did Kelsey Mitchell do? What's happening? Something's happening here. Is the game over or not? The game's not over? What is Someone's on the line. We've won. We've won. We've won. What the hell was that? We won. That is one of the weirdest endings to a game I've ever seen. We just won. Let's freaking go, lads. And if you guys agree that it's a huge win, subscribe. We are trying to hit 56.1 thousand subscribers by the end of the day. We are 3 subscribers off. But that was a super win. An absolutely super win. There's no way we've given up a 4-point play anyway. I don't know what happened with the free throws. I don't know what happened, but it's a win. It's a win. And if you guys could leave a like on this video, that'd be greatly appreciated. If we get to, I don't know, we're not going to get to 1,000 likes on the streams, but we can get to 500, that would be insane. But look, we're winning ugly. We're winning ugly. And that means something, I guess. We have the tiebreaker over the Storm. So if you look at the standings right now, with the Mercury obviously going to beat the Sky and the Dream winning today, we or is that kind of Dream? We needed to win that game. We got 1 ahead of the Storm here. The Mystics, so the Dream go 18-11. We go 17-12. 5 games over 500. 5-game winning streak. That's what we need. That is what we needed. Thank you, Tom, for the $10. Really appreciate it. Like, Kelsey Mitchell, I've never seen Kelsey Mitchell play this badly in my life. She hit a big shot, though, and they made a big play down the stretch to make it a 3-point game, and it went to 1. But that was a show of 2 people. That was the Natasha Howard and Sophie Cunningham show. That's what that game was. I thought Ari had a good game. 9 points, 9 assists. Aaliyah was really good in the second half. Like, what did Aaliyah end that game on? 16 points? There was a stage where Aaliyah and Kelsey only had 11 points. And then Aaliyah again steps up huge in the 4th quarter. Absolutely huge. Chloe Bibby barely played. Didn't play 2 minutes in the first half and then got put on at the end of the game. Demiris Dantas absolutely stunk. Absolutely stunk. Lexi Hall, I mean, didn't really do anything. She played a couple of minutes here and there. Sid Coulson was absolutely shocking. Coulson and Dantas were so bad. They were so bad. And Kelsey Mitchell, she made 2 of her last 3 shots at least. She was 1 of 13 at one stage. But yeah, for the Storm, I gotta say, Dominique Malonga is potentially could be the greatest player to ever play the sport of women's basketball. Dominique Malonga's per 36 numbers at 19 years old are like 18.5 points and nearly 13.5 rebounds. Like, her per minute rebounding numbers are Angel Reese-esque at 19. And she's not physically that strong yet. She's going to be one of the greatest players to ever play the sport. Skylar Diggins, thank you, by the way, to Skylar Diggins for missing 2 wide open threes to try tie the game. Thank you, Erica Wheeler, for missing a wide open 3 to try tie the game. Thank you, Neka Wumuke, for missing a wide open 3 to try tie the game. The Seattle Storm just missed so many wide open threes. This was survival. This was absolute survival. The Fever were up 13 points with 4 minutes to go. They were up 13 points with 4 minutes to go. Every time it looked like the Fever had the game won, they just forgot how to play basketball. Like, it looked like the Fever were going to blow the Storm out. And then they went out with a weird lineup where Damiris Dantas is guarding Malonga. Malonga's just burning her. And then instead of going faster with KK, she decided to put on Aaliyah and Dantas, and we got cooked even more. We actually went with Aaliyah, Dantas, Sid Coulson, Lexi, and Sophie, and thought that lineup was going to work. And I'm like, that is the dumbest lineup you can possibly run in the third quarter. And we were up 13, and suddenly it's a 4-point game. We went up 13, then they got it back to 4. Like, it was never going to go any other way. And then we got it back out to 13 again, and it just went badly. It just went bad, quick. I'm like, I don't understand why KK Timpson is just out of the rotation. I don't, like, I genuinely don't know how KK managed to play her way out of the rotation. And Dantas somehow managed to play her way into the rotation. KK's had as many good games as Dantas this year. She's younger. She's going to be better. She's athletic. And it's just a bad match. Matchup. Late on in that game, honestly, it looked like the Fever were doing everything they could to throw it away. But at the same time, as long as you get a win, it is what it is. If you're asking me again who the best player for the Indiana Fever was today, I'm going Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham was the most impactful player. I thought her defense was more than solid. I thought that she shot the ball obviously unbelievably well. She hit a lot of timely shots. And Ari McDonald, it's not a specific thing with people saying like that Ari and Natasha Howard don't like passing her the ball. But they just don't like passing it east-west. Like, they don't ever like passing it east-west. They don't like kicking to corners. They don't like passing it to the wings. Whereas they like to pass north-south, a lot of dump-down passes. That's where Ari gets 90% of her assists. And that's basically it when it comes to Sophie. All around, like, I do think this was a big win, and being able to win when you are doing everything you can to lose is normally the sign of a good team. Good teams can win playing good basketball and can win ugly. And the Indiana Fever, without Caitlin Clark, more often than not, they win ugly. And in games when the Fever win ugly, a lot of the time it's Natasha Howard. A lot of the winning ugly games are decided by Natasha Howard. So I have to say, Natasha Howard really did. She did her job today. She absolutely did her job today. And I don't think anyone can criticize her at all. And look, Sophie Cunningham has been horrific. Or sorry, not Sophie Cunningham. Kelsey Mitchell's been horrific 2 of the last 3. But she was unbelievable up until 2 of the last 3. So I'm not going to be out here. I'm not going to be out here talking about Kelsey Mitchell as like a negative thing. This was just a horrific game from her, and she's done too much this season. What she has done now is she's probably put herself completely out of all W first team conversations, and she's back into the, is she an all WNBA second team player, or is she just on the bubble like last year? I think that's a question. However, I'm still going to say it. I think she still is second team. I think she's still second team. And like, wow, no one on the Fever hit a 3 other than Sophie Cunningham. That is actually a crazy statistic. That Sophie Cunningham is the only player on the Indiana Fever to hit a 3-point shot. But yeah, at the end of the day, look, a good game, a good win, and they were able to win ugly, which is huge. Which is absolutely huge. But, yeah. How can you say LC is consistent? I don't know. So that is 5 in a row. That is 5 wins in a row for the Indiana Fever. That is something I didn't think we were going to do it. I didn't think we were going to be able to win 5 games in a row. With or without Caitlin Clark, winning 5 games in a row isn't easy. And that's another. Up until last week, the Fever had not beaten a plus 500 team in the regular season since Nalissa Smith and Lexi Hull's rookie season. Since their rookie season. And now they've done it twice in 2 games. They absolutely are like they're now well and truly up there with the best of them. They are looking like they're going to get into that 4-5 matchup no matter what. Like if you look at the standings, they are 17 and 12. They're like a half a game back on the Phoenix Mercury. If the Phoenix Mercury somehow lose tonight, they go ahead of the Phoenix Mercury. They are an entire game ahead of the Seattle Storm, and they have the tiebreak over the Storm. If they win one of the last two against Phoenix Mercury, they have the tiebreak over the Mercury. That is a massive thing, having those tiebreaks. Like, if you look at the Fever, I don't think they have a tiebreak on the Dream. If I'm not mistaken, they don't. Do the Fever have a tiebreak on the Dream? Because I don't know. How much did the Fever beat the Dream by? Because I know they lost by 20. I don't think they got the tiebreak on the Dream. Can someone in the chat let me know if they do? Because I know they lost by 1. So the Fever lost by 1, then won by 5. So they're plus 4. Then lost by 19. So they're minus 15. And then won by 17. Okay, no, they do. They do have the tiebreak on the Dream. And so the Fever have the tiebreak on the Dream. No matter what, they have it on the Storm. And all they need to do is win one of the 2 to get the tiebreak on the Mercury. So the Fever are in a really good spot, in a league where everyone's kind of either beating or losing to everyone. They have the tiebreak. They can potentially get the tiebreak on every team around them. And if we're going to be honest, when it comes to the whole Mercury situation, like with Satou looking like she's pulling a Duana Bonner, I think anything can happen there. Absolutely anything can happen there. So, yeah, I think that is a big thing as well. And look, the Indiana Fever are in a really good spot. They're in a really, really, really good spot when it comes to, you know, getting themselves into that 4-5 seed. And it doesn't really matter, in my opinion, which of the Lynx or the Liberty you play in the second round. Or in the second round. They're both incredible. It doesn't matter, in my opinion, which of these teams you play in the first round. The likelihood is that these 4 teams are going to be 3 through 6. Although, one of my weird bold predictions is that one of these 4 teams is going to fall to 7. Unlike you to dream, it could be the Mercury, it could be the Storm. That's my game theory, is that one of them is going to fall to 7. But like, whether or not we face the Storm or the Dream or the Mercury, they're all similar level teams. They're all similar level teams. The only reason you want to make sure you're getting yourself into the 4th seed or the 3rd seed is because you want the home court. You want home court in the playoffs. You want to guarantee that the Indiana Fever get home court. And you want to guarantee, as well as that, as well as getting home court, you want to guarantee that they get to play in front of their squad. Because that is an important thing. It is an important thing to play in front of your, or not squad, in front of your crowd. Because the Indiana Fever crowd have not seen a playoff game in over a decade. So you want to be able to, you want that to happen. And look, the fact is that the Indiana Fever are a game and a half off the 2 seed. With everything that's happened from this year, the fact that this team is a game and a half off the 2 seed is madness. It's madness, I tell you. Madness. Like, the Fever don't have an easy run of games. They played the Sparks, who are 7-3 in their last 10, and match up really well to the Fever. Like, the Fever don't match up well to the Sparks. The Sparks have the size, the Sparks have the scoring, and the Sparks are figuring it out with Julie Alamont at the 1. The problem with the Sparks at the start of the year was they had 5 players that wanted to score on the floor at most times. Like, they were starting Odyssey Sims, they were playing Kelsey Plum, Rakia Jackson, Azare Stevens, and Diarca Hamby. All of those are score-first players, and now they have got probably the best, for lack of a better way to describe it, safe pair of hands point guard in Julie Alamont. She just wants to pass the ball to other players, and she'll only shoot when she's wide open. They've got a backup point guard who fits better in Julie Vanloo. They have a bit of grit in Emma Cannon. Ray Burrell starting to pick it up, and let's not also forget they've got Cameron Brink, who when the Sparks beat the Storm were in complete control, and Cameron Brink by herself took over a game on both ends of the floor. So I don't know how many minutes she's going to play, but you know she's going to foul out even if she plays 15 minutes, but it's going to be impactful. But like, if the Fever can somehow come out of this road spell, if they come out of this road stand and they go and win 2 more in a row, if they get to 7, they then go and face the Sky. There's no way they lose to the Ariel Atkins-less Sky. And there's no way they lose to the Wings, who are tanking. Like, it's a situation where we could see the Fever potentially on a 10-game streak. And then maybe bring Caitlin Clark back, which might, ironically, for 2 or 3 games, might negatively affect them in their regular season play, trying to figure it out, which is why I think they might be trying to get Caitlin Clark back for that Chicago Sky game, so that they can try to integrate Caitlin Clark a little bit in that game when it doesn't really matter if they win or lose. But all around, like, the Fever are absolutely becoming one of the better teams in the WNBA, and I'm actually shocked. I am shocked that the Indiana Fever are now in that upper echelon. Like, I thought before this 5-game win streak, a win streak that started with a win against the Aces, I had said if they go 2-3 in these 5 games, it will be a success. I said if they went 2-3, it would be a success. That is what I said coming into this. And I called the Fever to win this game. I did not think the Storm were going to win. I predicted the Fever to win this from before the game, so I got a prediction correct. But right now, the Fever are rolling. The Fever are rolling so much that the curse of Mick Talks Hoops doesn't even matter anymore. So, yeah, I just got to say, the Indiana Fever are going to be dangerous. And the thing is, they're winning gritty. They're not running. They're not running particularly fast. They're not running exceptionally fast. They're not, like, out here killing it from the 3-point line. There's a whole bunch of things. That they're not doing at an incredibly high rate right now. But a big thing is right now when it comes to the Indiana Fever is they are finding ways to win games when they're playing badly, which the Fever could not do last year. The Fever could not win playing badly. But, yeah, it is what it is. So, that's pretty much it. All right, lads, I'm going to end the stream right there. So, 1 second. We are going to, we're going to go and I'm going to send you guys to go to Rosalina's stream. I'm going to send you guys to Rosalina's stream and I'm going to head offline. So if you guys want to keep looking at this, it's her stream and she's on with Venom right now. I'm going to go offline, record a couple of videos, and then I am going to head. I will see you guys.